Have you looked at SmartSuite and thought maybe it felt a little too good to be true? That's exactly how I felt when I first came across the software. But in this video, I want to break down for you why I think SmartSuite is here to stay and is going to be a serious contender in the no-code space. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Gareth. I own Gap Consulting, where we help you organize and automate your business and life with no-code tools. Before I jump in and start talking about SmartSuite, I want to invite you to start making money online as a no-code consultant. You might think it's funny that I want to help train people to be consultants because you'd think that I'm training my competition. But in fact, I believe that there's so much space in no-code and there is such a great need for consultants that there are many people who will be made into millionaires over the next 10 years who get in early in no-code consulting. If that's you, if you're interested in learning how to become a no-code consultant, if you just want to freelance a little on the side or build your own no-code agency, I welcome you to grab my free training. I have a 5-day free training that's going to teach you how to start making your first $1,000 as a no-code consultant online. So go through that training, grab it at built2scale.io. That's built2scale.io, and I'll see you there. But without further ado, let's hop into the big 4 reasons that I think SmartSuite is going to be a staying player here in the no-code space. The number 1 reason that I think SmartSuite is going to stick around and be a competitor in the no-code space has to do with their founding team. Actually, referring to their website here, the About page, you can see that the founding team of executives is comprised of John Darbyshire, Peter Novosel, I hope I'm saying that right, Peter, and Tara Darbyshire. Now, I've had the pleasure to meet both John and Tara for dinner when we were in Southern California recently, and they're unlike any founders that I've ever met at all. This reminds me of when I was working around angel investors and tech investors. I would often hear them say that they would much rather bet on a company that has an A+ team and a B+ product versus an A+ product and a B+ team. Essentially what they mean when investors say that is that it's much more important who the founding team is, far more important that the founding team is solid as compared to the product. If the product or the idea is reasonably there, the founding team that knows how to get it done is way more valuable than an awesome clutch idea. And so that concept comes back to me here when I look at this founding team. These guys are incredible and they've done it before. They actually spell this all out on their website that this founding team, this is not their first rodeo. They've built a product together before and had a successful exit. They definitely know what they're doing. And so this is my number 1 reason for thinking that SmartSuite is going to go the distance, because that A+ team is always going to carry all the way to the finish line. Now, the second reason that I think SmartSuite was able to come out of nowhere and is going to be a true competitor in the no-code space has to do with their funding source. The funding source actually ties back into the founding team. This founding team, led by John Darbyshire, started a business called Archer Technologies back in circa 2000. And a short 10 years later, around 2010, that company sold for around $200 million. The vast majority of that sale was pocketed by John and Tara as majority owners in the company. So that gave them a really nice war chest so that they could go out and build another software through self-funding. So to date, John has reportedly invested $12.5 million of his own dollars to get SmartSuite off the ground. That funding really frees up SmartSuite because a lot of tech companies, a lot of software companies start by seeking investors. Those investors expect returns in very early days. And so those investors wind up putting pressure on a software company to make certain decisions to get to revenue and perhaps sacrifice some of the more critical pieces of the software itself. Not so for SmartSuite. SmartSuite is actually in it for the long haul, and they're not looking to get a quick return for their investors. This means that the founding team doesn't have to report to anybody else when determining the right trajectory of the software, which really frees them up. They don't have to worry about appeasing investors because they are self-funded, and it sounds like there's more where that came from should they need to add additional self-funds to the pool. Now, the third big reason that I think SmartSuite is here to stay has to do with their development strategy. They've built a really unique development team that's helped create this software. So the headquarters for SmartSuite is technically in Newport Beach, California, but their developers are all around the world in I think 9 different countries and probably as many time zones as well. The thing that makes this really interesting is that the development team then can iterate what is on practically a 24-hour schedule. New development, new code is being written every day in one time zone. As that time zone goes to sleep, then the other time zones wake up, take a look at the code, deploy the code, make sure it's working, and this means that essentially SmartSuite never sleeps. They are able to release new features and new updates to the software at an incredible pace that no one else can even really keep up with, and it seems surprising because they're such a young company. But again, they've got over 100 developers in all these different countries working around the clock. So this allows them to be much more agile and push out more feature releases than their competitors. The fact that they're worldwide makes a big difference and allows them to iterate a lot more quickly. Now, the final reason that I think SmartSuite is here to stay has to do with their go-to-market strategy. When SmartSuite launched, they reached out directly to a bunch of partners. They started their product launch with the help of consultants like myself. And this is also the reason that I strongly recommend that you, if you're interested, get into the space of being a no-code consultant. SmartSuite is at the forefront of new software that is realizing the importance of having an implementation team through consultants in the no-code space. So effectively what this means is SmartSuite's an incredible product by itself, but the founding team has realized that in order to have really happy customers, those customers will often need some custom software built for them, and that's where consultants come in. It's often hard for small businesses to take all the time they need to set these tools up the right way from the beginning. So that's where consultants come in. SmartSuite has identified the need there, and that's why they have actually reached out to consultants, and they're building a really robust partnership program. On that partnership program, I want to highlight that their affiliate program is incredible, and I've never seen the likes of it before. Generally, in the software space, a standard affiliate program might offer 20% of any revenue produced in the first year. So for example, let's say the end user spent $100 a month on the software. Okay, so 20% of $100 a month is $20 a month. Over the course of a full year, over 12 months, would produce $240 in affiliate income for the affiliate partner. That's pretty standard, but SmartSuite knocks that out of the water. Not only do they pay a higher commission rate, but they also include a 2-year program for their affiliate partners. The first year is 40%, and the second year is 30% of any revenue driven by that affiliate connection. So that $240 that you would have received from an affiliate partner in the first year turns into $480 in the first year alone, and you still get an additional 30% on the second year as well. Now that's an incredibly generous affiliate program, the likes of which I've never seen. By the way, if you haven't already signed up for SmartSuite and you're interested, please do use our affiliate link below. And as an added bonus, if you use our affiliate link and upgrade to a paid account, SmartSuite will actually send you some swag that you can't get anywhere else. So be sure to use that affiliate link to make sure to get your swag below. So the affiliate program is obviously incredible, but it's more than that. The fact that SmartSuite is actively pursuing partners and realizes that partnership and the subsequent deployment through partners is the right way to approach the market, that is what's going to set them apart. They have started from the beginning with this in mind, which is going to mean that the successful deployment of their upcoming clients who haven't yet found the tool, it's going to go through the roof. So often, new clients will come in, new users will find software, and they won't know how to really set it up. But the fact that SmartSuite has gotten ahead of this by strongly aligning themselves with strategic partners is going to set them apart in the long run. I'm really curious to know what you think of SmartSuite. Have you tried it out? Are you looking to become a consultant in SmartSuite? If so, be sure to grab the link that I sent earlier so that you can try out that 5-day challenge. And be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on future no-code news. And I will see you in the next video. If you're ready to break into no-code consulting, I welcome you to join me for my 5-day challenge available on our website at built2scale.io. You can sign up for that challenge by putting in your name and email address, and once you're all set there, you'll be taken right to the first lesson. This 5-day challenge is going to help you make your first $1,000 online as a consultant so that you can start helping other people with no code. If that's of interest, be sure to swing on by, and I'll see you in the next video.